Hey everyone, welcome back to TS Friday. I'm your host Ayesha, bringing you fresh takes and fast answers from the front lines of talent acquisition every Friday. Joining me today is Mr. Santosh Kumar, an experienced HR and talent acquisition leader who's seen hiring challenges evolve with scale, speed, and changing expectations. Let's dive into the real stories.
Big thank you to you for providing this opportunity. I'm Santosh Kumar, over 2 decades of experience across the entire HR spectrum, from hire to retire. My affiliation with hiring began way back in 2003 when I was associated with Sodexo. That's where I discovered the true impact of recruitment and that can have on both business outcomes and also on the people life. Since then, TA has been one of my core focus area, along with other critical HR functions. Also, I strongly believe that the employee experience begins long before the day one of the joining. It starts with how the candidate is treated during the recruitment journey, the way the talent acquisition team treated them during the recruitment, also the trust what they build and sustain, so that results in the hiring conversions, and also more importantly that helps in building the culture.
Thank you so much for that brief introduction, Mr. Santosh. We'll now dive into the questions. So my first question to you is, what's one hiring practice everyone follows but you think needs serious rethinking today?
It's a good question, Aisha. What I believe is that we need to broaden our hiring lenses beyond the pedigree, company, brand, and also the job titles. So what is happening is that in today's fast evolving world, we need to look at the candidate's capability, adaptability, and also their curiosity to learn. And their mindset matters more than the logos on their resume. So that's what I feel. I think we should change that approach. And other one important track, which even I've seen in my career also, is that we try to have a perfect JD match whenever we hire for the roles. Sometimes that is not possible at all. That's not real in our talent markets. Organizations need to move forward with the closer choices, and also they should look at the potential and also the learning agility of the candidate than looking at the perfect JD match. So that's something which as an organization we should look at doing it, so that hiring can be faster, and also we'll be able to get the right choices for our requirements.
Got it. That's a good tip for our audiences to make note of. Moving on to my next question. One hiring decision or moment that quietly changed how you approach recruitment now?
One moment which I want to highlight that happened way back when I was in a company called as Emoji. Mm-hmm. So there we used to hire on a daily basis. We used to have a walk-in drives every day. So one fine day what has happened is that one candidate with a rare skin condition came for an interview. It was very good in terms of clearing all the rounds. So he has cleared all the rounds, including the technical assessment, and reached the final HR round. So wherein my HR colleague came and asked, sir, like what to do in this case? Say this person has got a skin condition, whether we need to hire or not. Then I told him, if a candidate is good and if condition is not contagious and if he can get a medical clearance, I think we should not hold back in hiring him. And we should not be going back with external appearances, and we should look at the candidate potential and capability while making the hiring decision. So then we went ahead and hired that candidate, and that candidate was a very prospective and committed. So that choice was very good. So that's one thing which I want to highlight. When making such decisions, I think we should be a little bit human also and consider the potential beyond the rules and the normal norms.
Got it. So it's important to be inclusive.
Inclusive, correct, you're right.
Let's move on to our rapid fire round. So this is a fun element wherein we ask some quick questions to get our rapid answers. So my first question to you, Santosh, one JD phrase you would happily delete forever.
That is a common denominator everywhere. So one thing which I have noticed is in almost all JDs would be the candidate must be able to work under pressure in a fast-paced environment. So that is something which is very common. I think that is not required. Everybody understands that there will be some kind of a pressure, and the work requires you to be very up to date and fast-paced. So I think that is not required.
Yes. An emoji that best describes a recruiter's week.
I think this emoji describes the emotion of any recruiter. I think that would be a emoji with a face with spiral eyes. Because why I want to pick this is that every time the recruiter will be in tremendous pressure, the person will be overwhelmed, confused, and also then we deadlines to meet, and also the follow-ups, dropouts. And also as a recruiter, so they can expect last minute changes. We don't know whether offer candidate will join or not. So always they are on the toes, they are confused. So I think this emoji really describes that.
Too much going on at one time.
Yeah, correct.
Recruitment had a disclaimer, what would it say?
Expect last minute surprises. That can be the disclaimer.
One red flag recruiters should never ignore early on.
One thing which I've personally I feel is that somebody comes to you for the interview. You can see that he is very casual in his approach, and also we can understand that there is lack of preparation when we ask the person about the company and the role he's appearing for. I think he is not prepared at all. Like those kind of candidates, I think we should weed it out in the initial phases.
One hiring metric, according to you, that's overrated.
I think that would be time to hire. What I feel is that time to hire, normally we have seen that analysis without the context of quality and the retention aspect. Sometimes when we do the mass hiring, so we are only looking at the time to hire, whether we met the SLAs or not. Important part is the quality of the hire and also how far this candidate is going to stay with you and perform. So that matters more than the time to hire.
One skill every recruiter must build this year.
I think the important skill what is required is business acumen. Recruiters should know why this role is hired for. Apart from that, the important skill what they should have is they should be open for AI and they should learn more AI tools so that they can become more smarter and also up to date for the hiring purpose.
Keep yourself upskilled at all times.
Update. Correct.
One small change that instantly improves candidate experience according to you?
It would be closing the loop. See, every candidate expects a response from the
Prompt
recruiter.
response.
Correct. Even in that case of a rejection, then they are expecting a response. So that should come to them, and don't make them follow up for the interview update. So that looks very bad. So we should close the loop at the earliest. That would be better.
So that's a wrap on TS Friday. Huge thanks to Santosh for sharing honest, practical perspectives from the world of talent acquisition. If this episode sparked a thought or smile, do share it with someone from your TA circle. See you next Friday. Thank you so much, Mr. Santosh.
You're welcome, Ayesha. It was my pleasure connecting with you.